Hello friends, today we are going to learn about our history. India has a glorious past, a wonderful history going back nearly 5000 years. Our history is broadly divided into three periods. First, the ancient period, from prehistory to around 700 CE. Second, the medieval period, from 700 CE to about 1750 CE. And third, the modern period, from 1750 CE onwards. Let's know about the ancient period. Indus Valley Civilization. Did you know historians or people who study history tell us that there was a very advanced civilization near the Indus River. Now it is in Pakistan in about 2500 BCE. This was the Indus Valley Civilization. It is also called the Harappan Civilization because Harappa was the first city to be discovered from this civilization. Mohenjo-daro is another important city which was discovered in these regions. The Indus Valley Civilization stretched from northwest India to present-day Pakistan. The Indus Valley people built well-planned cities with important buildings such as the Great Bath in Mohenjo-daro and the granary in Harappa. Seals, pottery, jewelry and other remains of civilization that have been found tell us about the people who lived during this time, about their lives and the things they used. Vedic Age. Around 1500 BCE, some tribes came from Central Asia to India. They were called the Indo-Aryans. They drove away the people already living in North India, whom they called Dasas or Dasyuts, and settled here. The Aryans grew crops and domestic animals. They performed open-air ceremonies and sacrifices. As the Vedas were written at this time, this period is also called the Vedic Age. A number of other books such as the epics, for example, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata and the Upanishads were also written during this period. These books tell us a lot about the people of this time. Powerful kings or rajas ruled with the help of the Purohitas or the royal priest and the Senani or the commander of the army. During this period, there were a number of Janapadas or small kingdoms in North India. Later, most of them were conquered by the rulers of Magad, which became one of the most powerful kingdoms in North India. Alexander's invasion. In 326 BCE, Alexander, the ruler of Macedonia in Greece, attacked India. He defeated King Porus of Punjab, but was very impressed with Porus' bravery. Alexander had to go back as his soldiers were very tired of fighting. He died on his way home in 323 BCE. The Mauryas. In 321 BCE, Chandragupta Maurya became the ruler of Magad. He founded a new empire, the Mauryan Empire, with the help of his advisor Kautilya. Later, his grandson Ashoka became the emperor. Ashoka was a brave ruler. He fought a war against a kingdom called Kalinga. However, he became so upset by the bloodshed and lost his life that he did not fight any wars after that. He embraced Buddhism and helped spread it in India and other Asian countries. Ashoka got many rock and pillar inscriptions written and put up in different parts of his empire so that people could read his messages on them. The Guptas. After the Mauryas, the Guptas ruled over India in the 4th and 5th centuries CE. They were very powerful rulers and India became a rich country under them. Some historians call this period the golden age of Asian India. Art and culture made progress, science, mathematics, astronomy, and grammar also developed. The medieval period, the Delhi Sultanate. By the end of the 7th century CE, the rulers of Central Asia became very powerful. They were attacked to the wealth of the Indian kingdom. Muhammad of Ghazni and Muhammad Ghori attacked the kingdoms in India and looted their riches. In 1206 CE, Qutbuddin Aibak became the ruler of North India. He founded a new empire called the Delhi Sultanate. He was followed by powerful rulers such as Iltutmish, Rajia Sultan, Balban, and Alauddin Khilji. The Mughal dynasty. When the Mughal Sultanate declined, North India was divided into many small kingdoms. Babur came to India in 1526 CE and defeated these kingdoms in battle, laying the foundation of Mughal rule in India. After Babur, his son Humayun became the Mughal emperor. He was succeeded by his son Akbar in 1556 CE. Akbar was the greatest Mughal ruler. He conquered a number of kingdoms and brought the greatest part of India under his control. After Akbar came Jahangir and then Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan built the famous monument, the Taj Mahal at Agra. He was succeeded by his son Aurangzeb, the last important ruler of the Mughal dynasty. The rulers who came after Aurangzeb, called the later Mughals, lost their power gradually. Around this time, in the 18th century CE, other rulers such as the Rajputs, the Marathas, the Sikhs, and the state of Mysore became powerful. The modern period. During the Mughal period, European trading companies had started coming to India. The decline of Mughal rule helped these companies to become more powerful. They started fighting against each other to gain more power. The French, the Portuguese, and the Dutch were all finally defeated by the British. In 1757 CE, the British defeated the Nawab, ruler of Bengal, Siraj-ud-Daulah, and became the rulers of Bengal. The British, who had come to India as traders, now gradually started taking part in the administration of the country. They soon brought almost the whole of India under their control. The British brought new ideas to our country. They built roads and railway lines. However, the British also exploited the people of India, which made them very unhappy. In 1857, there was a great revolt against the British, but this revolt was crushed and the Queen of England began to rule the Indian Empire. Many educated Indians formed political organizations to free India from British rule. The Indian National Congress was an important organization that led the Indian freedom struggle. Mahatma Gandhi was the most popular leader of the freedom movement. He organized a number of movements to force the British to leave India. He used peaceful methods of protest such as satyagraha, which was based on the principles of truth and nonviolence. After a lot of struggle and the loss of many lives, India finally became an independent country free from foreign rule on 15th August 1947. I hope you understand and like this lesson, students. Thank you.